Guys, welcome back to Real Housewives Recaps. I'm so glad you're here, you guys. This coffee is a gift that keeps on giving. I posted this video earlier today and had such funny responses to it. I just wanted to talk about a few more things and read some of my favorite comments you guys sent in. And somebody had such a good point. I'm excited to get into it because somebody had a really interesting theory on why Meghan did the fist bump. So let's get into all of this. I'm Jen. Honk, everybody. I appreciate you being here. Okay, so Meghan put out this horribly cringy, they're calling it an ad, but it's not even sure what it is, where she's doing, I don't know, pretending to do office work, I guess, to promote this coffee company. Well, as we know, we've heard of this coffee before. She's an investor. I did a whole video about it. You can definitely check it out. But I had such funny responses to it. You guys really had big reactions, and I thought we could take a look. But also, I wanted to remind you of something that a lot of you reminded me of. That is that this coffee is freaking expensive. It also really grosses me out, the idea of this powdered coffee and powdered oat milk. I don't understand. It really kind of grosses me out. I'm not really a coffee drinker, so maybe I'm looking at this wrong, but ew. But I want you to look at the price per ounce on these things. So you can see they look like they're about $28, but look at the price per ounce. $2.33 an ounce. Now, I'm not a big coffee drinker, so I pulled up, well, what does like Starbucks coffee sell for? Picked one with great reviews at random. This seems to be a bestseller, and you can see it's going for about 69 cents an ounce. So more than 3 times the cost for that clever coffee for ground up, powdered oat milk. Oh, I can't even say that without getting a tummy ache. It really does freak me out. But you coffee drinkers, let me know. Well, you already did let me know that you would never drink this, but that just seems ridiculously expensive. You also reminded me of this. What's this, you ask? Well, if you do a little Google search of this clever blends, heavy metals, you find this. So I'm not a lawyer. I'm not going to pretend like I know everything going on here. But at some point, it looks like they had an issue with some lead compounds. That seems like not great if you're trying to run a coffee business, just saying. I'd recently tweeted out, and I think I said it on the channel here at some point, that Meghan seems to have the opposite of a Midas touch, where everything she touches turns to shit. Well, I'm just waiting for this company to be markled. That's all I'm saying. I did find this article funny. It's from page 6, and it's calling it a cringy. She's appearing in a cringy coffee ad as, quote, a slightly nerdy intern. What a fall from grace. Yeah, I think usually it's the opposite trajectory, selling powdered milk and coffee and then going into royalty, not the other way around. This is pretty funny. Let's talk about this fist bump because we all had a lot to say about it, and I don't think enough time was spent on it. I got this comment that just really resonated with me. I want to show you. Okay, I want to shout out Missy101 UK6, who's talking about this fist bump thing and brings up, do you think it's to mimic what Harry did with the late Queen, talking about the boom of it all? I didn't even think about that. This is that, the one about Invictus. It was against the Obamas and doing the boom and having the Queen involved and all the things, right? So I didn't even think about this boom moment and then Meghan trying to make her own. You know what I mean? Like, it's not the same thing, but I get where this person's going with this comment, and it actually resonates with me. And yeah, you're right. I wonder if that's what she's trying to do here, have her own, I don't know what else to call it, boom moment of, look at me. I'm trying to fist bump. I'm trying to make a viral moment. I can't have the ginger have everything. Got some really funny comments on this thing, and I just thought we could take a look at a few of them, have some laughs, and talk amongst ourselves. So a huge thank you to everybody who wrote me. This one's from Doors Chick 89, and it says, it was her best acting ever. Can you imagine her actually working? This is as close as you will ever get to seeing it. Yeah, a lot of people had this similar idea, similar thought, like, This is her 1 hour a week. We just got to see it. Yikes. All right. At row_B_16. How deeply embarrassing from Duchess to extra. Not Oscar worthy. Yes, exactly this. It is pretty funny to watch. Remember they said they wanted to leave and do good things or something like that? Is this the change that they keep talking about being? Oh, what a change to shitty acting and overpriced coffee. Oh, wait, nothing has changed. This one really made me laugh. So this is from at Elaine Campbell, 8227. It says, it's not even coffee. In the UK, they would not be allowed to use the word coffee anywhere in their marketing or packaging. It would be illegal. It's the same for all the non-dairy milks. They cannot be marketed as soy milk, coconut milk, etc. They have to be described as soya drink. I didn't know that. So if she's aiming to influence the UK, best rename the product as clever shite. I think that's so good and so funny and such a good point. I don't think this product is for me. I don't understand it. In the last video, Jay and I pointed out we thought she might be trying to be an influencer. We keep hearing about her bringing back out the TIG. I think it's just something that they plant in the news every few months just to see if there's interest. But at EDD9032 says, to be an influencer, don't people have to like you? Yeah, that probably helps. I can't imagine many people are rushing right out because Meghan endorsed this product. But again, she's also invested in this product. So of course what's she going to say? It's so terrible, overpriced, powdered, whatever this is. I didn't know this, but Deidre Smith let me know that GBN described it as Meghan Markle's hilarious style of acting. Yeah, it's pretty hilarious, all right. Again, I mentioned it on the other, I'm mentioning it here. I'm not sure about playing this ad here on YouTube. I don't know how nice it'll play, so that's why I'm just using still shots. While I don't encourage supporting of her work, you might want to watch this just for the cringe, because it is cringe. I don't know who this is for. If it's an ad for the coffee, you don't see the coffee at all. If it's an ad for her, it's failing miserably. I'm not really sure who this is for, truly. Right, then Elaine Campbell points out, WME sure is an impressive talent agency. They've hit the big time, securing their client as the face of this global mega brand. Well done, WME, right? Seriously, though, when are we going to hear that she's dropped? I keep hearing rumblings of it. I'm just waiting. When is the real thing happening? I think a lot of us have speculated that I think it's up in the spring, her contract. I'm very curious about that. And will it just be like, we mutually agreed to depart or to go our separate ways, that sort of thing? Or Meghan's signed with a new, you know what I mean? Like she'll try to spin it as a step up or something. Just waiting for that announcement. Then Tom Taylor summing up how most of us feel this company will be forever cursed. Yeah, I think it's been markled. I can't imagine this is the way they're going to boost sales at all. All right. And then at Sandy Storm, Marble shared this. Well, y'all, she's made it. She's so successful. Good thing she did all this so she could, return to her big break in Hollywood. Ding, ding, ding. This is it. She's made it. Oh, too funny. And finally, we have at Emmy 2918. It says, well, that's my hour for this week. See you next week. You guys, this was fun. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. Can't wait to read your comments on this one. Too funny. So much cringe. Will you be buying this powdered nonsense? I guess we can't even call it coffee. This powdered thing that she's pushing. Funny enough, Harry pushes another powdered thing. Oh, allegedly. What? He talks about it in his book. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for being here and supporting the channel and just for being so kind and so lovely. I want you to know how much I appreciate you. Look for me to do ads like this very soon. No, I'm totally teasing. Oh, I did put out the opinion in the first go around that I bet this is old. I just had this feeling based on hair and dancing around it, body changes we've seen recently, things like that, just make me think this might be a little bit older, and a lot of you are feeling the same way. You think that this is something that they filmed a while ago. A lot of you thought that she expected Endgame to boost her, and so she was holding this to post in regard to that. But of course, it's been an epic fail, and so I don't know. Maybe they're just sitting on this ad, and they're like, "Well, we might as well put it up." I don't know. I'm not really sure what they were hoping to achieve. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for everything, all the lovely comments, all the love. I appreciate it so much. I truly do. You guys are the best. Let's see. Today is Wednesday. I got so much good stuff coming up. I got the Sidley twins interview coming up probably on Friday. I have that Love Actually recap coming up. I don't know which day. I have a Christmas special I'm putting up on Christmas Day. It's like 2.5 hours long, I think. So much fun stuff coming up. Thank you guys for everything. I'm sure I'll talk to you, but in case I don't, have a very Merry Christmas. I'll continue to post here, but I truly hope you have a wonderful holiday. Stay warm, stay cozy, have too much food and fun with your family and friends, and I appreciate you all so much. I truly do. I can't wait to bring you more stuff like this. Hey, thank you for supporting the show. Of course, if you want to further support, we do have the merch. Get the flock out of here. We have the merch. Check it out. We also have Not Bloody Likely, recollections may vary, all the things, right? So check that out. Or you can check out Patreon, patreon.com/Real Housewives Recaps. I'm not trying to put the pressure on, but you're going to want to check out Patreon. I posted something juicy yesterday. I've had a lot of comments on that. But I try to post behind the scenes stuff, extra content, bonus deep dives, things that are going on maybe on the channel or with YouTube or things like that. So things got a little juicy yesterday. So check that out, patreon.com/Real Housewives Recaps. Thank you guys for everything. Have the merriest of Christmases, have the happiest of Hanukkahs, whatever you're celebrating. Happy that. And I'll talk to you guys again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.